Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Battle for the Bosporus as the Byzantine Empire. As you may see, things are a little bit, not what you would expect. But overall, I would say they're going better than I thought they were going to go. Mostly because, one, the Soviet Union is no longer planning to attack us, which is just fantastic news. And it does make our life substantially easier. You move your way down this province, it looks like Aleppo will fall. And our movement into Syria is going, I would say, relatively okay. I don't think I want to attack on the Albanian front for a while. Yeah, because we need Poland to fall. Bulgaria is sending some troops to deal with the Polish. Poland did take over all of Romania. Keep on sending troops down south. None of this is going to affect France's ability to capitulate. But it does distract a number of French troops that would otherwise be on the German border. Okay, so I'll go take over this city. I mean, Britain has Egypt. I mean, if we can take the Suez Canal, that would be pretty good for us. I'm going to see if I can take over Beirut and take over control of this port. Bulgaria, thank you for the 16th monthly support equipment. I'll take it. I mean, yeah, France can still send troops through a number of other ports around here. Like, we're at war with, like, what, the entirety of Africa? The entire continent is just at war with us. But Japan, hopefully at some point, is also going to declare war on the Allies. Just want to look, see. I don't see any other naval invasions at the moment. Okay, Legacy of War. I think there's a little bit more recovery rate. Let's follow that up with Modern Navy. I don't think anybody has a positive opinion of it anymore. But we could crack down on foreign monopolies. So you know what? Let's try to get that one going for now. You know, you stay where you are. I mean, going down to Beirut would be nice. For the Levant, we also need Sinai, Palestine, Jordan, Cyprus. Apparently, yeah, we do need to take Cyprus at some point as well. But that's going to have to require us to have... This is very weird, because it looks like we're attacking, but it's actually the Allies attacking us. I guess the borders down here in Albania are just a little bit screwy. Again, Hungary, Hungary's actually going to join the Axis. Okay, so that's one more person. That's going to make the front line of Poland substantially larger. So we'll kind of see how that plays out as well, because I don't think we need Hungary for any of our territorial ambitions. I'll send you guys down to here. I mean, you're still worth the Finns. But I don't think Finland's going to join a faction. If they actually join the Allies, that would be really nice for us. Naval invasions happening over here. We can probably take... a handful of units, because, yeah, now that they've landed here... They do have a port, unfortunately. I'm trying to think. Send you guys over to this front. We do actually have a lot of manpower. 5,000 rifles. We probably should train at least a handful of more troops. Like 5 more divisions for right now. Of course, again, reinforcements are still top priority, which they still are. Soviet Union has signed a peace deal. Not a huge surprise. When do you think they'll actually finish their focus joining the Axis, though? Not too sure. Yeah, we can't let the British take over a large chunk of our territory for, I would say, obvious reasons. And this should fall soon enough. And what if I can actually get the encirclement on it? That would be really, really nice. Just for a lot more dead French troops. Yeah, now Poland's trying to push their way through here. Britain is sending a lot of units. I don't like this at all. Bulgaria's actually trying to take back their units, which I guess is understandable. I think, okay, if they're not in Albania, I don't know where they've gone. You know what? They probably all went here. Yeah, no, I don't like this at all. Okay. Once we clean out Albania, send these troops over to where we've been navally invaded. Agent's been killed. I don't think that really matters so much. Bulgaria wants to take back their units, which again isn't a surprise. What a weird war. Okay, we've at least taken over Albania. These troops will now all shift over to here. We have to clean them out of our territory. I'm just trying to think. Because Italy still should have their decision to attack Yugoslavia. Unless they befriended them, but I don't know. Anti-German military. That's my question. Because if they were to do claims on Yugoslavia and then attack Yugoslavia... Do they? No. Okay, no, they do have claims. So it's not impossible. You guys will defend here. Apparently there's some other stuff going on. Just kind of everywhere in the world. Let's crank you guys up to be 200. Tactical bombers can be up to 200 as well. How many planes do I have? A little bit more. They have put a lot of aircraft around here, which I guess is not a huge surprise. Okay, have you guys fall back. Send our units in. We've got to, like this area here, fall back to this. The one positive of this current decision by the Allies is that they are taking troops away from other front lines. I mean, how close? Poland's only at 90% capitulation. Once Hungary joins the Axis, they should throw troops into here, get some troops distracted. I wonder if I've completely doomed the Axis powers. It's very much possible that I have. You need to somehow get the hell out of here. I don't like this at all. Just letting you all know this. I mean, what's happening here is completely my own fault. Like, don't get me wrong on that. And now the Polish have reached their actual borders. Netherlands caves to the British. I don't know what that actually means for us. Probably nothing good. Are you going to actually be able to escape? You actually did escape. I'm surprised by that. Okay, so I think this is at least somewhat stabilizing. Pull you back one province. I think your guys are doing okay. I'm trying to think if there's any way I can, like, kind of maneuver around this. Like, Poland still being alive is just very sad. I mean, Russia. I mean, actually, no, Soviets are actually now planning to invade Poland. If we can wait long enough, we could get the Soviets on our side. Which I think would be nice for us. Do not be attacking. Do I not have troops to even defend this entire line? I don't. These guys are going to be really weak, but I don't care. I need them on the front line now. Australia's landed once again in Greece. We'll hold this line. How long is 70 days? This feels like the longest 70 days of my entire life is waiting for Hungary to do their decision here. Trying to think. I don't think there's anybody else I can trick into being at war with us. Or not at war with us, being at war with the allies, unfortunately. Let's do some more breakthrough for our leg infantry. Could get a new spy. Let's send this spy once again. We might as well send him to Jordan. It's a little bit closer to our actual front lines. Yeah, but I think this front stabilized. Hungary. I'm hungry. I'm begging you. Gonna beat French Japan. I mean, Japan joining us wouldn't be a bad thing. Actually, be really, really good because it would at least get the Japanese to maybe attack positions in all of this. Yes, we're holding that front line well enough. Because we're not fighting in great terrain. Okay, let's get the surround on a handful of French divisions. I don't think it's actually considered a surround because of a rock being here. But overall, it's still okay. Don't attack. Just come to this province. If we can just set up like a defensive line in Turkey, that would be nice. Hungary, still no intention of joining the Axis yet. I'm sure they're on their way, though. I'm sure it's only going to be a matter of time. But the Soviets preparing to invade the Polish should force the AI. Well, what's probably is it's probably making the AI station a bunch of troops on this entire border here, which is good for us. Okay, we can now march into Damascus. Throw troops. And we should have the entirety of Syria under our control in just a few days. Which is nice. At least we're taking some territory. But now we'll go get rid of the monopolies. We cannot do that until we actually do one of these. I guess we'll just rejuvenate Athens? Seems okay. How close is Bulgaria to capitulating? They're about halfway dead. Which isn't great. I will 100% admit that. Hungary is joining the Axis. Call the arms. You would not accept. You think the border is too dangerous. I'm sure if Germany wants them to join the war, they'll join the war. Yeah, there we go. Now you're in the war. Thank you, Hungary, for a bunch of equipment. Couldn't do it without you. You'll be gone in 11 hours. And this will mean that we're actually going to have a direct border with the United Kingdom, which should cause the British AI not to want to send too many troops here because, like, oh, look, one of our borders is being invaded. So we might be able to get some troops out of that province. What if I go here? It'll be risky, but if I can actually get us around on this 11 divisions, which I have now done. You stay here. We do have an extra research slot. It's 1940. Honestly, in the 1942 support equipment, looking pretty tempting right now. Just let me tell you that. Yeah, now the Hungarians are moving troops all on the border. Definitely going to stretch out the Polish defensive line. They get no troops over here at all. Panay insolent, so Japan's attacking some British and American ships. That's completely okay. I mean, it's not okay if America joins the war, but if Japan joins the war, also you have 766 political power. Why am I not spending it? That's a great question. I mean, none of you are really that good for us. You know, Darren's Garrison's not bad. We'll take them. You all use civilian factories, but I don't want to use. I don't want to use you either. Let's do war bonds. We've already got all the points against you. War propaganda. We're already at 100%. We don't need to be higher than 100%. So, I mean, really, there's not too much for me to even spend my points on. I guess we'll go screen attack. Followed by you, and then air accident chance goes down. Really not too sure what else I'm going to actually spend my political power there on, to be honest. No, I need all of you to fight this guy. But they should be taking, what, -33 penalty. But they have low supplies. And this will, I'm sure, severely weaken their presence in Africa. Okay, let's see if we can shrink our front line with the Italians down ever so slightly. Look, all we need is Poland to fall. It's a pretty simple request. And as long as Germany does not try to invade the Soviet Union anytime soon, we'll be looking okay. Okay, so they have fallen. Great work for us. Do not exercise. Okay, no, they did. Unfortunately, they did break out of the encirclement. Really sad day for us. But overall, I still think that's okay. They have so many troops around here. We really need a Polish capitulation. Like, there's no doubt in my mind about that. How much manpower do you guys all have? France has basically 0. Belgium basically 0. Italy has a decent amount. France still has 70%. There's a way for them to remove their horrible capitulation rate within their focus tree. I think it's pretty far buried, though, so we'll see if the French AI can actually get that done. I'm leaning a little bit more towards no. Yeah, let's see if we can move our way to Damascus. Middle East has a ton of ships. We at least have air superiority over our territories. Our core lands are still, mostly protected. We'll pull out of this one province, I think, for right now. And I think right now it's going to be a defensive gain in Africa while we try to fight our way through our territory, reclaim all of that. Apparently there's still some more naval invasion plans here, which is not great. Which I probably don't need to tell you. Yeah, so keep on slowly pushing our way through all of you. And we have enough political power to do. We can modify the government. Let's, I guess, throw in. No, we haven't cracked down for monopolies yet. I guess artillery designer. Sure. It's not great, but it's not the worst. I do see that the Polish are starting to make their way through Greece now. How much manpower does Germany have? 1 million. Okay, so Germany's completely fine there. The British are laying their troops through Greece. Not great. Like, it's actually really, really bad. Let's see, is there any movement we can do in Africa? Yes, we can take here. Looks like the French are actually abandoning Lebanon. So shrink our front line down a decent amount. Okay, so Beirut is now ours. Do not attack. Again, just kind of hold the position here. Ignore all this for right now. What have I gotten myself into? I wish I could send some units here and just quickly take Warsaw. But there's no way for me to actually send troops all the way up to Germany right now. I would say for obvious reasons, we really can't afford to do that at the moment. Apparently Athens is our capital. I thought Constantinople was a capital. Well, it doesn't matter. Hold position there. Push against the Italians ever so slightly. I'd really like to take back Asia Minor. I know is not a crazy choice here. Look, Germany, you could probably go take Warsaw right now. I don't think I'd capitulate the Polish. Actually, it might. You really need to take Poland. I wish you could just command, like, give me, like, one motorized division, Germany. And I could do pretty well. I will pull you back, unfortunately, for the time being. 82, 65, 80 against all of you. Trying to think. I think a handful of you, let's just say 3, should go to Constantinople to defend that city. Is there any upgrades we can get for our commanders? Yes, there are. Infantry expert's pretty good. Follow that by, infantry expert. And let's follow that up with guerrilla fighters for more entrenchment speed. I think seems okay. Yeah, you guys gotta defend Athens. There's a lot of allied troops around our territory, which I know is bad. Okay? However, you'll gain from refineries. I don't think I have any refineries right now. We also don't want to upgrade our SMGs. I don't want to upgrade anything. I want something that's like just a flat upgrade. But I don't think I really have anything like that right now. So I guess I'll go for you for the time being. When is your Casus Belli done? The 4th of October. I think you canceled it and restarted it, which I'm not a fan of. The fact that I'm looking at Germany, and I can see how they could easily win their war against the Polish, just makes my heart sad. It's like I can see what they can do to make this work. What horrible situation I've got myself into. But we'll get some more civilian factories soon, so that's nice. Yeah, so I mean, the Allies are doing a pretty good job. October 4th is still a long ways away. Are you taking Krakow? Have you taken Lodz yet? I think so. And actually, Poland, because of Hungary, actually got cut in half. Interesting. But I think that at least maybe for right now, it's going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks for watching. My name is Anthnwam. If you enjoyed, thumbs up. If not, enjoy, you can always thumb down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.